guys, for today's video I'm going to be doing the ultimate Harry Potter tag. I was not tagged in this and I think it's maybe a bit of an old tag, but I always want to talk about Harry Potter, so this tag was created by Izzy from Just Keep Reading. I'll link her video in the description so you can check out her channel. Brought my Hufflepuff mug for the occasion. Hufflepuffs are the best and fuck y'all who think we suck. Was that too much? Was that too harsh for a Hufflepuff? Question number 1 is favorite book. My favorite book was always Goblet of Fire. Throughout the whole rest of the series I was like, Goblet of Fire is the best one, and then over the years it's always been Goblet of Fire. But the last time I reread all of the books last year, I was really kind of leaning towards Prisoner of Azkaban to be my favorite, which I actually don't want to admit because my brother has always been so adamant that that was the best book. I was always like, nah, Goblet of Fire is the best, and now I don't really know what's happening with my life, so I'm having a bit of a crisis. But I guess for now I'm gonna say Goblet of Fire because I clearly can't make up my mind. Question number 2 is least favorite book. Having a least favorite Harry Potter book is like having a least favorite chocolate. Like saying that The Order of the Phoenix is my least favorite Harry Potter book is basically saying that like dark chocolate is my least favorite chocolate. But yeah, Order of the Phoenix, just because Harry is the angstiest kid in that book, and like, you know, totally warranted angst. Plenty of book teenagers are so angsty for no reason. Like, he's got all the reason in the world to be angsty, but he just spends like so much of the book yelling at everybody, and like I get it, but it makes it my least favorite book. Question number 3 is favorite movie. My favorite movie is probably the first one, just because I feel like that one just did the best job of capturing all of the magic and just like the feeling, like just, I feel like it just did the best of like capturing like the way the book feels, if that makes any sense. Question number 4 is least favorite movie. I'm not the biggest fan of the movies, like I like them, but for me, most of them don't come even close to like the books. The Prisoner of Azkaban movie, if I had not read the book, I don't think I would have known what was going on. They don't really explain anything. The whole thing happens with like Sirius and Harry in the Shrieking Shack, and Sirius is basically just like, I didn't do it, and Harry's like, okay, and like I would have been so confused if I hadn't read the book because they don't explain anything. Ah! Favorite Weasley. Ron or Ginny? Ron? Ginny? Fred? George? I'm gonna say Ron. He's my husband. Favorite female character. I feel like a basic bitch, but I'm gonna say Hermione. Favorite villain. Bellatrix, just because she's batshit crazy. She sucks and she kills all these people that I really like, but she's like a pretty strong like woman, like she can hold her own. Favorite male character. I'm gonna go with Lupin. Favorite professor. Also Lupin. Alright, now we're moving on to Would You Rather, so this should be interesting. Would you rather wash Snape's hair or spend the day listening to Lockhart rant about himself? I get paid to wash people's hair, and I don't think that I would want to wash Snape's hair. I think I could handle listening to Lockhart talk about himself all day better. Would you rather duel an elated Bellatrix or an angry Molly? I am not even going anywhere near an angry Molly Weasley. I would much rather duel Bellatrix, even though she would probably kill me. But Molly Weasley would kill me with her words and then also with her wand. Would you rather travel to Hogwarts on the Hogwarts Express or in a flying car? Obviously the Hogwarts Express. Would you rather kiss Voldemort or give Umbridge a bubble bath? This question makes me so uncomfortable. Okay, is Voldemort gonna murder me? I don't want to kiss his face. But I definitely, I don't want to touch Umbridge's naked body or see it. This is like giving me goosebumps. Like, this is how serious I am about Harry Potter in this question that it makes me so like, it makes me so uncomfortable. But I guess I would rather kiss Voldemort because it would be over so fast and maybe I'd be dead after. Actually, that would probably be a good thing. But like Would you rather ride a hippogriff or a firebolt? Hippogriff, please. Is there a character you felt differently about in the movies versus the book? Ginny is the most badass character, and movie Ginny is just this stupid, timid, like, just pretty little bitch and who just says things like, "Zip me up, Harry." They took this great character who was so cool and had like so much depth and just turned her into this stupid little girl. Is there a movie you preferred instead of the book? Nope. Richard Harris or Michael Gambon as Dumbledore? Richard Harris was the most perfect Dumbledore, and Michael Gambon, while not horrible, does things like manhandle Harry. They just played it so differently. Like, Richard Harris was like how I always imagined Dumbledore to be, which was kind of like quiet but like a strong presence. And Michael Gambon was just like loud, and he was like much more like extroverted Dumbledore to me, and that just didn't feel right. How did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire? Your top thing that wasn't included in the movies that annoyed you the most? I'm gonna go with spew, because that was like a really big deal for Hermione and really revealed a lot about her character and also about the house elves. And I understand that, like, you know, it probably would take up too much time in a movie, but I really enjoyed that part of the book. If you could remake any of the Harry Potter movies, which one would it be? The third one. Which house was your gut feeling you'd be sorted into? While I was reading the books and when I was growing up, I always wanted to be in Ravenclaw, but I always knew in my heart that I would be in Hufflepuff. And sure enough, this answers the next question, which house were you sorted into? I was sorted into Hufflepuff. And I'll fight anyone who tries to bring down Hufflepuff. Which class would be your favorite? Probably Charms. I want to learn some spells. Which spell do you think would be the most useful to learn? Probably Accio. Or like, actually, this isn't really technically a spell, but I want to learn how to apparate. If we could apparate, everything would be so much easier. I want to learn how to apparate so bad. Which character at Hogwarts do you think you'd instantly become best friends with? I feel like me and Neville would be BFFs. Yeah, I feel like me and Neville would get along really well. If you could own one of the 3 Hallows, which would it be? Obviously the invisibility cloak. Is there any aspect of the books you'd want to change? Other than, like, you know, a few people who died, like, I don't think there's really anything that I would change at all. Favorite Marauder? Lupin. If you could bring one character back to life, which would it be? This hurts me to make this decision because I want to bring Sirius back so bad so that Harry can, you know, have a family like he always wanted. I will never get over the death of Fred, ever in my whole life. Like, George can't make a Patronus anymore because he's dead and he can't imagine a time that that's happy, and that makes me so sad. And the only time that he ever saw him old was when they tried to put their names in the Goblet of Fire and they were old, and that's the only time. Like, I want to bring Sirius back so bad and like a few other characters back so bad, but like it kills me that Fred and George are separated. When the 7th book was coming out and everybody was like making guesses about who was gonna die, like everybody, me and all of my friends, we were all like, she's not gonna touch the twins. Like, that would be the most horrible thing. And then she did. Last question is Hallows or Horcruxes? Probably Hallows, because I don't really want to split my soul into pieces. So, also I don't want to kill people to split my soul into pieces. Alright guys, that's it for this tag. I'm just gonna tag anybody who wants to do it. So, I tag everyone. I would like to hear your Harry Potter thoughts in the comments. So, I'll see you guys later. Bye!